Welcome back to another video. I am Gold Raven, and around me is the AE Federation. If you want to check the links in the description below, you will find a link to that Discord server. Some of these people helped me with this video, so big thanks to them. This video is on all of the PERMA rare items in AQ3D. It took me hours to do the research plus the organization. I had to put them all into categories and stuff. I am going to put the list of all of these in the AE Federation in a link there. So if you guys ever want to see the list for yourself, you can go and check it out there. Now, I will not be doing a lot of talking in this video about each item or anything because it would just take way too long because there are tons of items. So without further ado, let's get started. The first things we're going to be doing is the armor sets. The first armor set is the Alpha Knight set. This was obtained from Alpha, obviously, to any player who basically played in the tech or alpha stage of AQ3D. Alpha Knight 2 is another set, and this is basically the same thing, but just with better stats. The Alpha Pirate set was obtained through the Kickstarter. So was the Keen Alpha Pirate set and the Kickstarter Guardian set as well. Next is the Moglomancer K set, and this, including the Moglomancer Z set, are both currently available as of the filming of this video. However, they will be perma rare. As far as I know, you can only get these through the Kickstarter. The Red Elf set and the Frostveil Elf set. These are 2016, and the reason why these are perma rare is because these particular ones from 2016 had stats. All of the Red Elf or Frostveil Elf that you can get up to now does not have stats. Next category is capes. The first is the 2P cape. This is one of the promo capes, and there are several promo capes. The Curse Gaming cape, the MMO Bomb cape, the MMO RPG cape, MMO's cape, MMO's BR cape, On RPG MMO Huts cape, F2P cape, Free MMO Station cape, and there are two more promo capes, but it's potential that they're going to be returning, so right now they're not perma rare, and that's the Game Ogre and Massively OP capes. Next cape is the Black Knight cloak, and this is from 2016. This one differs from the other Black Knight cloaks because this one had stats. The Cyber Knight cape, same goes. This is from 2016 and it had stats. All the other Cyber Knight capes since then do not. The Dricken Cabin flag. This was obtained during the Camp Wars, the Wolves Cabin flag, and the Zorbak Cabin flag. The 15th Anniversary cape. This one is awesome. Cape starter. This came from the Kickstarter. The Conus Miner cape. This was during one of the events. The Dread Spiders Cabin cape. The Dricken Camp cape. The Frogzard Camp cape, and the Wild Wolves Cabin cape. The Superior Moglin KS cape. This currently isn't perma rare, but it will be when the Moglin Kickstarter is over. Same goes for the Moglin KS cape. Heroes Wrap of Honor, Impulsive cloak,
Basic cape,
and the last one is the Wrap of Determination. Now we're moving into the helmets. The first is Sauce on Your Face. Now this may return or may be available some other way, but right now this is a perma rare. Dried Slime. There is a helmet already that looks just like this, but it isn't this one. This one was only available during pre-beta. Ancient Necromancer Hood. This one is different than the Necromancer Hood that you get currently in the game because this one was only available during pre-beta. Golden Helm, Pale Shroud, Paper Horn, and yes, this looks exactly like the Brutal Horn, it's just got a different name because this one was available in pre-beta just like the Golden Helm and Pale Shroud I mentioned a moment ago. The Pointy, Powerful, and Pretty crown. These are no longer available in Green Guard, but they used to be, and they are now no more, so they are perma rare. The Yetton horns, and these are from 2016. The reason why these ones are different than the ones you can get now is because these ones had stats. Moving into the armor, Acolyte robe, basic armor. This one was available for people before they came out with a change. You used to get this in your inventory, but you don't anymore. The following items I'm showing right here on the screen are all from Kickstarter. These are all founder armors that you would get from the original Kickstarter. So these are all perma rare. Gilded research robes. This may return at some point under a different name, but this particular one, for now anyways, is perma rare. This was available in the pre-beta. Moving into the shoulders, we have the Alpha Pirate shell shoulders, which I already showed you. Next is the golden shoulder plates, leather shoulder pads, metal shoulder pads, ornate golden shoulder pads, warriors shoulder plates. Now some of these you may recognize as another name in the current version of AQ3D, but these particular ones are perma rare. Moving into belts, we have the Withering Sash, Adventurer's Belt, Mage Sash, and Rogue Leather Belt. Jumping into gloves, we have the Ashen Wrist Guards, Mage Casting Gloves, Slimy Gloves, Thin Paper Gloves, Rogue Gloves, and Warrior Gauntlets. Moving into boots, we have these Sturdy Leather Boots, the Wolfskin Boots, and Warrior Boots. For the miscellaneous stuff, we have some notes and things that you can no longer get. One is the Babylon invasion plans. Another is the Babylon sabotage plans. These were during the war in Babylon, one of the first wars, I believe. Dragon Note. This is an ultra rare. You cannot get this again. And the words change. That different things are said in this note. And last is the Traveler's Pack. This is a perma rare as it has not been dropped since it was first available. Now there are some other miscellaneous stuff that are perma rare, but it's rather pointless as again, no one else sees these except for you because they only show up in your inventory. The only perma rare pet as of yet is the Back Kick plush. You can only get this from backing the Moglin Kickstarter. The only perma rare morph currently is the Shadow Wolf Paw. Now some are under the assumption that the Shadow Moglin is only Kickstarter, but I had heard if you purchase all 12 Moglins on HeroMart.com, you will get the Shadow Moglin. Jumping into the weapons, we have the 2P Blade, Berserker Sword, Beta Blade. This was available to all the closed beta players. Big ol' Mace. There is a weapon that looks just like this, but it's not called this. Bone Bladed Dagger, Chipped Tooth Dagger, Cold Heart Scythe. This is from 2016. This one has stats unlike all the others. Cold Stone Staff, same thing. This has stats, the others don't. Darkest Dawn, Dragon Spinner. Now this one here I am pushing to get released. I am going to be talking to the developers to continuously push to get the Dragon Spinner released for all players. So this might not be perma rare, but right now it is. Elite Dragon Blade, Frozen Core Blade. This is from 2016 with stats, so it's different than the others. Same with the Glacier Slasher. This is the same thing. It has stats. The Hoarfrost Battle Axe. These are all from 2016, again with stats. The Iceborne Crusher, 2016 with stats. Wrapped Frostvale Staff, and the Wrapped Frostvale Sword, and the Yetton's Icy Cleaver. These are all from 2016 with stats. So the ones you get now do not have stats. The GDC Blade. Now there are some codes of this still kicking around, so it's not quite perma rare yet, but it is extremely difficult to get. So if it's not completely perma rare, it will be eventually. Goldie Sword, Guardian Sword. Now all of the weapons are called Guardian Blade, but it looks the same. Harmless Zed Sword. This was from pre-beta. You can still get the Zed Sword, which looks exactly the same. Nightfall, Shovel Blade, Skullduggery, Sneevil Skewer, the Bridge Keeper's Chop Chop, and this is the same weapon as what you can get in the game currently, but it's just a different name. Used Sword, Verdant Sword, Wooden Staff, Zakaru Staff. This is basically the same as the staff you can get in the game, it's just a different name. Sworn Oath, and last but not least is the Trolloc Mace. And that is it for all of the perma rare items currently not available in the game. Now some of these may make a return, but as of right now they are perma rare. I would like to thank everybody who helped me with this video, and I would like to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.